So it's the night before, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I haven't packed. I've got 2 projects I still have to edit. It's midnight. Trevor hasn't started packing. He's currently getting equipment fixed. My drone busted. I had to just buy another one, so you know, it's been a real good day. But at the same time, it's like, but we're going to pursue literally the project of our dreams in a couple hours. So how could you really be upset?
Getting on the plane was super surreal to finally be going to Thailand to do Jijivisha.
15 bags, 4 people, not a good ratio, but we're doing the best we can.
Seems like 50, but I think we consolidated.
I mean, it's crazy to have that much gear, and you know, you get a lot of weird looks walking around the airport and whatnot, and not to mention security. They're not excited. We got stopped, every single one of us, to look at our backpacks. We're like, oh man, what's it gonna be like when they start looking at our full luggage that's twice the size of this camera equipment that's in our backpacks.
We're in the airport, and Jordan overhears our names being called by the intercom. We're in Tokyo. We went to the counter. They take us into the back room, and all of our luggage is just open, and it's like there's a drug bust going on, you know? Like we're in trouble. I always feel like we're in trouble, you know? You try to go out and make a difference in the world. No, I'm just kidding. Turns out we can't check any batteries. And we happen to have a few batteries on us. And these batteries are not light. And so we had probably, I would say, a good 10 batteries, like big chunky batteries. Like, yeah, you just gotta carry these on. And this is after we're all complaining about like our feet and our bags because we're carrying these like bricks in our bags. So we throw more batteries back there.
Another 7-hour flight after that 11-hour flight, after the 3-hour flight, after the no night sleep the night before, after the 2 weeks of no sleep. I was like, oh my gosh.
Arriving in Thailand is super surreal. We're all a little bit delirious after we've just been traveling for what seems like forever.
Surface of fire,
You know, we got some sleep on the airplane, but it's never quite good rest. More of a cat nap at best. And so it's like, okay, we can finally go to our Airbnb. We can get some sleep. You know, at least we can get 3-4 hours of sleep before we start tomorrow. Just start fresh.
We're in the taxi and we're trying to get to our Airbnb, and the taxi drivers just cannot find it.
We're on the freeway, and my taxi driver is talking to me in Thai.
Okay.
Okay.
He pulls off the side of the road and goes back and talks to Jordan and Katie. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's gonna go a lot better, right? Anyway, they're totally lost. We drive around for probably a good hour.
I am dead tired. I can't put 2 sentences together, and all I want to do is sleep in that bed. It's not the best Airbnb, but that big white bed looks really nice right about now.
We're going over our day tomorrow, and time just is slipping away from us. We're like starting to pack everything, get everything together, and we realize like we have to get up in an hour. And then it's like, no wait, like we need to start getting ready now so we can be ready to leave in an hour.
Crap, that's an hour away. We need to start getting our equipment ready, and probably just ourselves because we haven't taken a shower in a couple days. And so yeah, needless to say, we didn't get much sleep that night either. So now we're going like 3 nights, no sleep.
We literally walk out of our Airbnb at 5 a.m. and the first taxi we see, we hail the taxi, and we're like trying to ask him, do you know where the floating market is? We're trying to explain it, show him pictures of it.
English isn't the greatest, but he understands where we want to go, and we take off.
So we're on our way to the floating market, and we see the sunrise, and it is like the most unreal, like hot pink, red sun. I've never seen anything like it before in my whole life, none of us. So we're all kind of freaking out like, oh my gosh, like we have to get this shot.
Ooh, drives us through all these different little neighborhoods. We see some cool temples and Buddhas, and anyway, finally we just pull off to the side of the road. We see this little shack with this river.
Jordan and Trevor like ran out, got everything set up super quick.
This sunrise is amazing. Holy crap.
I know, and our driver's
Jordan.
like,
Here, Jordan.
what's going on? Our driver's like, I'm gonna just try to keep these people from getting mugged right now.
Seriously.
It's gonna come right over those trees.
Katie was awesome, jumped right out. She's getting behind the scenes. Veronica as well, right? And we just worked as a team so well. Right there is sunrise, we were so tired, but just the desire to do this project.
Okay, so we need to
Bring that f-stop way up.
Yeah, bring that up. Ooh, okay, let's roll. Do something
Is it
like
shooting
this.
flat right now?
Yeah, it is. Believe it or not. Look at the birds.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Do we have?
Wait.
I'm just looking at this.
As long as that doesn't ever peak on a highlight, then we're getting all this information.
Okay, let's try that real quick.
It's awesome that we have a team that we're sitting there. We're like, we gotta get out. We gotta capture this because we don't know. You never know when you're gonna see something like that. You don't know when the sun's not always gonna rise beautifully, and you're not always gonna be in the most perfect spot. So.
Just from the get-go, we were really working well together, and it was awesome to see that teamwork, how quickly we were able to set up, get the shot, break down, and be on our way.
The floating market is beautiful in so many different ways. The culture is strong.
Produce and flowers, and there's just like people making food that smells amazing.
Say tilt up from where she's working up to that.
Okay, I like that.
The moment I'm able to see everything around me at the floating market, it was like, yes, we made a great decision coming here.
We had an opportunity to go down and talk to some of the local people and get in there and really just kind of start telling the story of what what a typical day for these locals kind of looks like on the floating market. And for me, like, being able to do this is a way to see the world in a way that I wouldn't typically see it as a tourist. And so for me, that's really rewarding.
Oh, how's that?
Check it out with the monitor.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's quite a beast, man.
Filling the shoulders.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let go. And yeah, you just focus it. Right there. On the flowers. There you go, there you go.
How's the focus? Focus good? Yep.
Tourists to get out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it takes all of me. It really takes all of me to get it done.
I know.
Okay, so right there, I'm gonna get it.
You still rolling? Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Right there. Nice, dude. That's so beautiful. Okay.
So we tell our taxi driver, that we're getting ready to leave, and then Trevor is just like, you guys, you know what? Like, there's this one shot that I know we need to get, and I'm not going to be satisfied unless we get that shot.
So,
It makes me sick leaving right now, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but that spot though it's just not looking that good right now. No, I was ready to call it quits. I was like, I am so tired. Our taxi driver's been waiting. We kept putting him off another 15 minutes. He's like, so what time are we ready to go? Because we told him one time, like, another 15 minutes, another 15 minutes. But we gotta let Uno, because he's literally been waiting for like 30 minutes.
Do you think that lady that was over in that one place earlier that we were shooting with, do you think she'd do
One
it?
that straight up rejected me when I tried to take a picture.
Yeah, but maybe if we just offered a little bit more money.
And so we all just start to be like, you know what, Trevor, you're right. Like, we need to get this shot.
Can you, just tell them we need like 10 more minutes.
Again.
And we're gonna try to go set up that shot. And then hurry and run back because you have the display in your bag.
Okay.
Okay, could I see one more?
All right, see you in a minute.
Okay. Okay, dude, here we go.
We gotta do this super quick.
I know, dude. I hope she.
But Trevor is, and that's what makes him so awesome to work with, because when you start losing hope and start losing the desire because other things are setting in, hunger, sleepiness, whatever, that's when Trevor doesn't let things slip through the cracks. And I mean, that was a huge vision of mine too, to get that shot. So it's awesome to have a guy like that.
we head over to the other side of the floating market, and there we see the most beautiful boat ever, just filled with colorful fruit. And so we're like, okay, we gotta get this. We need this one. And so we go over and we try talking to the vendor, and she was kind of like, no, or keep talking to her, and she's like, talk to my manager. And he just gave us a hard no. We're offering to pay them, and he was just like, nope, absolutely not. But by dang, we were not gonna take no for an answer. So Trevor talked to Papa.
We do 700?
Would she drive? Would she even do it though?
Okay, good plan. 800.
800? Let's do it.
Hold on.
Okay. So do it, huh? Okay.
I'm gonna hold the tripod while you get the camera figured out.
Okay, I got the camera. Okay, let's just put these together.
That's pretty sharp to me.
Okay, right there is good. Okay, don't move. I'm not gonna move focus, nothing. It's perfect. That is it.
I think that was our best shot of the day.
Best 800 baht I've ever spent. I haven't spent a lot of baht in my life. I've bought a lot of things.
We've had a great morning. We shot for 5 hours at the floating market and just really got everything that we wanted after all. And we look up the closing time for the Wat Ka Phra temple. And we look it up, and it's closing at 3:30, and it's 2 o'clock.
So they're closing in an hour. If we go back to the room, change and come back, we won't see it. We'll miss it.
So we decided to just go straight to the temple, as tired as we all are.
We're watching Jordan and Trevor film this beautiful golden pagoda. It's so pretty when all of a sudden we see someone come up to Jordan.
Oh, yep, we're being whistled at.
And I just know this scenario all too well. It's almost like, it's just like deja vu. He comes by and, we're so shocked that he's like having us take our camera, pack it up, and go out with him. But I just, we kind of expected it.
Oh, man. All right, one more explanation here.
He takes us into this little office and tells us that we cannot be filming there.
So when we called, they said as long as it wasn't for work or money.
No commercial, a personal project that we could film. Yeah, this is a personal project.
It's all personal. So when we called, they said personal.
Yeah,
I don't know who answers the phones.
Yeah, the customer service.
Because we called and they said if it's for education or
อันนี้
personal.
จ่ายไปเยอะไหม
เขาซื้อตั๋วเข้าไป
จ่ายไปเยอะไหม
เดี๋ยวเขาตั้งถ่ายอยู่ไปเห็นพอดีไง
Can someone
ไม่ตั๋วเราไม่ผ่าน
ถึงก็
เข้าไม่ได้
and this one you live here this one you live here
You can go inside
and you can go inside this one okay
That's okay.
Dang it, man, dang it. We didn't get the freaking bells. I was just gonna rotate it around and film those bells up here. Dang it. They kept it at their office. They're like, well, you guys can still go sightsee. We're like, yeah, okay. Whoop-de-doo.
And they said, can we see the videos so
exactly.
you can delete them?
Yeah.
Can we delete the videos? We said we hadn't filmed anything yet. And then I turned to you and got all sad. I can't remember what I was saying to you, but I was acting all sad, and when I was doing that,
You were like really sad.
I hugged up to the camera,
Like
flipped it open, and like popped them open, and then I reached back and pretended to like itch my butt. What I was really trying to do was trying to get my hand in my stupid.
All in all, it's just an awesome day. Really looking forward to tomorrow. Should be fun. Hopefully, not as many downs as today. Hopefully, we have just pure ups tomorrow.
So it's 4 a.m. We've got 2 hours of sleep under our belts.
I can't believe we've gone this long without sleep. I don't think I've ever gone this many nights consecutively without sleep.
Starting to become a theme for this whole trip, this lack of sleep thing.
Just waking up, seeing waiting for us outside. Spirits are still high, surprisingly.
We fill up the car with pillows this time. We learned from other experiences, and we all pass out. Sleep for 2.5 hours straight, and then we wake up, and there we are, Nong Nooch, this place that we've been looking at forever in pictures, and there's so many great photographers that have stopped by there, and so we needed to kind of one-up all the photos we've seen. And me and Trevor knew the best way to do that was from the air, because it's a perfectly laid out landscape. It's literally OCD how well that garden's put together. And so we figured from above, it's gonna just look like a puzzle put together.
Why is it, dude? Just, you know.
The scariest thing,
It's always just such a rush, dude, to do this, man.
we're in the middle of this kind of sketchy neighborhood because we're not gonna go try to get into the park with a drone. That's not a good idea. There's no way to do this and just feel comfortable with it, huh?
I know, right?
We don't know how far away we are from the garden.
Okay, let's do it, dude. Okay, recording.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Look at the sun, dude.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim it
Dude.
over here, I guess-ish.
Okay. Luckily, Trevor saw on GPS the rough location. It was kind of labeled on a GPS map. And we're like, I think it's that way. So Trevor just kind of guns it. Okay, let's go stand close to the
Okay,
car.
so what is all of that?
Go a little higher.
Yeah, where are the gardens is the question.
We gotta do a full 360 here.
And Veronica and I can't help but laugh looking at them because they're both just so concentrated, and they both make like this funny kind of ugly concentrated face. And so it's just funny to watch them be so like frantic and anxious about it.
Okay, I'm just trying to see. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Are these the gardens?
Okay, I think I see the white stupas down there to the
Yeah,
right.
I think so too.
To your right a little bit.
Veronica gets really nervous when the boys are flying the drone because, well, Trevor has a bit of a history with the crashing drones. And luckily, I don't share that same fear because, knock on wood, Jordan hasn't crashed any yet.
Here we go. There we go. Oh yeah.
Aim up a little bit more, Trev. Oh my gosh, dude, that is so pretty. Remember, we got buildings up ahead of us. But you're killing it right now, dude. Our hearts are just racing because the drone is so far out of sight, and you know, the actual live video feed is coming in and out. We're getting weak signal, and so we'll just completely lose the vision of the drone as well for a solid like 10 seconds and just say, well, we know where it was, we know what direction we're flying in, so we'll just keep going with it, hoping to get the shot.
I'm dropping, push up. Ooh, I see a building.
Okay, let's go over to the right, Trev. Let's cut the stupas right there, and let's push forward.
Okay,
Let's see what you're doing, go for it.
you can see it?
I can't.
Okay, so I'm a little nervous. We've got the drone pretty far. I've pushed it to basically its limit on battery.
1K, cook it home. Go high.
Okay, can anybody see it?
No, we got a ways to go.
Okay guys, see if you can see it.
It's gonna be pretty high, I think. Height, 300
Okay,
feet.
let's see. Where is it? There it is.
And when we kind of saw it, oh man, that was just like a huge sigh of relief, but also, I mean, me and Trevor got like almost emotional. Very excited because it was literally a dream that came to life right in front of our eyes. The exact shots that we had pictured of getting Nong Nooch, we were watching on that little phone whenever the feed was available. Okay, bring it over here, Trevor.
I'm shaking, dude. I am shaking. Dude, that was so freaky.
Catch the belly. Yep. Watch the propellers.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, here it goes.
Jordan, we freaking did it, dude. Oh my gosh. One more? No, I'm just kidding. No, we're good. Okay, we're good.
Nong Nooch couldn't have gone any better. But we still got a lot ahead of us. Full day. Sanctuary of Truth was a pretty, it's always been a pretty big deal to our story, so we know we gotta kill it.
So we're cruising around Pattaya with our taxi driver, who is the funniest, cutest little Thai man. He like totally tries to pull off this bad vibe, you know? He's got tattoos and like wears these cut off gloves, but for some reason he chose to drive a hot pink taxi.
Here we are, back at the scenario where we don't know where we're gonna take off this drone from. There's a clear sign on the front of Sanctuary of Truth that says no drones. And so we've gotta find a spot.
I'm already noticing there's some people that are a little uptight about us filming here.
Oh yeah, so Oo's like, yeah, no, they're gonna just put a drone up in the air and do some video.
Just casually, you're like,
But she's like, oh, okay.
that's awesome.
Anyway, so whatever. Okay.
Well, that's that.
Anyway, putting the drone up, so we'll see how it goes.
Isn't it crazy how we have to set this up as if we're gonna lose it every time?
Yeah, dude.
It's like, take the cards out, because we may not see that one ever again.
This drone again.
Okay, and rolling.
Okay.
Okay, watch these lines,
Yep,
okay?
okay.
Just get it straight up though. Okay, and shoot it up. Okay, Jordan, you're gonna go straight out there. Okay?
We put the drone up in the sky, and as soon as we turn it to our left, it's like the temple hit us in the face. It was actually really, really close to us.
And if you'd like, I can put it on maps.
You see it? Oh, I see it.
You see it?
It's right there.
Go for it.
It's way close.
Okay, now center the whole temple. There we go, cool. Okay, now let's go down with it, bring it down.
Okay.
We got some great shots of the Sanctuary of Truth from the air, so we're gonna go now inside and check it out from on the ground.
It's the most elaborate, beautiful thing I've honestly ever seen in my life. The boys are like trying to like set up, get all their camera equipment set up, and Veronica and I are kind of like trying to stand around them to like kind of like protect them from view.
We look like little workers. Just doing some construction work.
But everyone's staring at them anyway because they have this huge setup with the Ronin and the camera.
Gotta pay for this trip somehow.
That's right. Doing a little community service. Camera's built, it's ready.
Does it have the plane set on it?
Yep.
Set. We've got to make this quick. We got to keep it simple. And unfortunately, we got to stay hidden because there's a time limit on how long we're going to be able to shoot here with our setup.
We really want to film this entrance shot right now because it's really a highlight of the whole temple.
We just can't have anybody in it, you know? Oh man.
Jordan is awesome. He runs up the stairs and somehow does like crowd control up from the top and like holds off a bunch of tourists so that I can get the shot, and we just had a couple passes on it, and so I'm really hoping that it turns out.
They go down and they're trying to start filming just different shots, and one of the workers comes up to them and tells them that they can't shoot here with that camera.
I think that first shot.
It's okay, but we need to walk with it.
This camera cannot make this place.
Trevor's trying to explain, like, no, we talked to someone, like, it's okay, we got permission, you know? And they're like, not with that camera, you didn't.
It's so awkward when that worker comes up to me, and I know when I look at their eyes that it's over.
This holds the camera still.
Yeah, it's really not that big, but I can see why it looks really big.
Jordan is stalling, and I'm recording on the camera and pointing it up towards the temple, and we're both shaking just trying to get this shot, while this lady is basically telling us all the reasons why we shouldn't be filming in there.
I'm trying to talk my way out of it, but I know that there's only one answer at the end of this conversation.
Okay. So the camera's, yeah. This whole
video. Sit down.
Felt really confident at first, but I think you kind of get a little shooken up when you get kicked out of a place with a camera. You know, you could shoot for hours at a place like Sanctuary of Truth, and to only get probably 2 minutes of shooting time is not enough.
Those should go fast.
Get whatever we can get at here.
Why are they not?
Oh my gosh, what? Come on, baby.
So as I'm starting to just kind of like go through footage and dump the footage and everything, I noticed that the hard drive is being kind of slow and laggy, and
Oh, this is crazy. An error occurred? What?
It's been a long day, and not everything's gone our way. To start out so high and to be here right now with what's going on is really hard. It's a huge roller coaster. But I cannot even, I'm sick to my stomach with the fact that we've got a drive that's not working. Dude, this stuff literally makes me sick, Trev.
Dude, we cannot
I just don't understand
losing a drive right now.
Why and how this is like even happening.
This is
Have we ever just had
I've never had a Western Digital drive just crap out on me like this.
We've got thousands of photos and countless hours of video that we don't know if we'll ever see again. And more than anything, I'd rather break a camera than to lose a drive with content on it.
Veronica and I are starting to get really worried about Trevor and Jordan's well-being. They aren't getting any sleep, they're really not eating, and they're just working themselves honestly to death.
There's some frustration, lack of food, lack of sleep. We're putting way too much time into getting stuff that's not working out. This is probably my biggest nightmare for this project is what's happening right now at this point.